Welcome to Terraria Master Mode, where, assuming everything goes to plan, today we go into hard mode. We're going to beat the wall of flesh, we're going to go into hard mode, and then it's going to get really hard. So, I've basically done a little bit more building in between episodes, but nothing significant. I didn't start on the main tower in the base, mainly because I've got a specific plan for it, and we need a couple of blocks from hard mode to really pull that off. No pun intended. So, I've been doing some other stuff that's been kind of essential in the meantime. I dug a little bit of a pond over here to allow the angler quest to go a little bit more smoothly. Bear in mind, the only two achievements I'm missing for Terraria are the 50 angler quests and the 200 angler quests. So I'm kind of working on them in my own time. So I dug a big old fuck-off pond here. You can see how deep it really is below the map. I think I went a little bit overkill on that one. And then I also finished off the other two pylons that we were missing. So I did one to the jungle, which is where the Dryad, the Painter, and the Witch Doctor live. And then we've got... did I do the snow pylon yesterday in hindsight? Maybe I did. But we've got the Goblin and the Mechanic over there as well. I really haven't spruced those up at all. So, we can get across the map fairly easily now. All that remains is to dig a long-ass passageway all the way through hell. And hopefully that'll be enough to fight the big old demon with. I'm thinking we'll just roll with the demon scythe. Oh, right. In between episodes as well, while I was doing all this terraforming, trying to make some convenient ponds to fish in, a traveling merchant turned up, and the traveling merchant had the Grey Zappinator, and he also had the Celestial Magnet. So, the Grey Zappinator, I bought it. Turns out it's pretty crap, to be honest with you. But the Celestial Magnet, which we were able to combine with the... What have we already had? I don't even remember what it was called now. But it was one of the artifacts we already had there to slightly upgrade that one. So now we've got an increased range for mana stars. It wasn't a massive upgrade, I will admit. And this gun turns out it's crap. There is a better version of the Zappinator, which is orange, which is much, much better. Like, insanely good compared to this thing. The bonus to this weapon, though, is you can, if you have a full set of meteor gear, use it for free. But obviously we don't. It has, like, varying random effects. So one effect will do, like, massive critical damage. One can do 5 times regular damage. They can teleport around. They've got all sorts of weird crap. I'm just using it for the time being, but it's really not that useful, to be honest. Right, so I guess we'll go down to hell then and start work on building a big fuck-off bridge. We've got a lot of plants. Oh, the other thing I did, besides digging a bunch of ponds everywhere to save me on those 2 achievements I'm missing, is I dug a little bit of a farm behind the clothier's house. So, I put down planters, which should correlate to the plants we want to grow. Oh, look at that. That moonglow just grew. Is that grown? I think so. Yeah, there we go. So this should be a pretty self-contained farm. We can expand this as needed, obviously. It's fairly modular. It's 10 of each planter. And then we've also got the seeds from the corruption in the other world. So I managed to plant some of those as well. So we can actually farm up deathweed, which is something we wouldn't normally have access to on this world. Anyway, we're going to grab ourselves a couple of bricks and basically just try and expand this bridge as long as possible. One thing I preemptively did is, this was a comment in the comment section yesterday, I had no idea these things existed, but apparently there are peace candles, which are the opposite of water candles. They make, it says make surrounding creatures less hostile. What it actually does is reduce the spawn rate of enemies. So for boss arenas, for fishing as well, it actually turns out it's quite a useful thing to have. No idea that existed, so appreciate the heads up on that one. Alright, what are we doing then? We want to get some... We could go platforms. We do have a lot of platforms, actually. Let's go platforms. Oh, no, don't use platforms. The problem with using platforms is if we get lava slime spawning in, when they die, they drop lava, and lava immediately destroys platforms. What we actually want to do is use blocks, so ash blocks would do, for example. But we need to make sure there's a gap between every few blocks, just in case we do kill a slime on the way, the lava won't pool on the sky bridge and obviously kill us dead. The other thing we want to do is... I don't know. Do we want to upgrade any of our weapons? I was going to say we might want to reforge. We're not going to use the Flame Lash. We're not going to use the Zappinator. We've already got a mythical Demon Scythe, which is the best we can get there. I think we probably will use the Demon Scythe. The Flame Lash is really great for one-on-one fight, but the Wall of Flesh, as we saw when I accidentally summoned it the other day, the Wall of Flesh does spawn a bunch of little ads that float in front of it, so they'll take up most of the damage from the Flame Lash. I think the Demon Scythe is basically the way forward. Either that, or we could use the... We could use all the fallen stars I've been saving up. But I was kind of thinking we might want to... Fuck. We kind of might want to take those into hard mode. Oh, we can actually catch these now. Yeah, there we go. Somebody said in the comment section yesterday as well, fishing in the lava is really, really valuable. So I will probably give that a go at some stage. Right now, just a case of doing this for the next genuinely 40-50 minutes. I'm going to try and use the environment. So I'm not going to build a completely flat bridge, which obviously has the negative effect of if we're using the demon scythe, it will clatter against sort of our own bridge that we're on there. So if I'm trying to fire it horizontally here, it'll hit the bridge. But to be honest, it's either that or we... Seriously? Fucking hell. It's either that or I keep it straight but then mine out everything above us. And given that we've already started the hell bridge at quite a high level, that would take a very, very long time. So we'll drop it down and then we'll kind of naturally expand horizontally along there. One thing I need to do is always remember, firstly, not have our spawn point here. Like I said, I was doing more of the quests for this damn angler. But one thing I need to do is also go and get one of our minion altars as well, so we can have 2 demons around. It'll help me protecting the bridge, and it'll actually lay down a pretty decent amount of DPS too. Let me just complete this freaking quest for the damn angler. All right, there you go. Enjoy your fish. Masturbate. Oh, angler vest. Right. Hang on. I actually got the angler hat, but I obviously swapped it out for our wizard hat so that I didn't forget, you know, mid-boss fight, we weren't going in with a load of fishing power rather than magic damage. Oh, that's cool. So we've got 2 pieces of the angler set up now. Very nice. I'm going to take the bewitching table down with us just because I feel like it's going to be way more useful down in the caverns than it will be... Should have already banked that gold, huh? It'll be way more useful down in the caverns than it will be on the surface, being reasonable. I should have already bought a bed down so we can set the spawn point here too. Damn it. You know what? I'll do that in a second. These fucking bats, they are seriously doing my head in. They do like 63 damage a hit. And there's 6 of them at once. Okay, obviously there's not 6 of them at once. They are fucking aggressive, though. Man, I really should have started a timer. When did I first start this bridge? I'm going to go back and watch when I first started this bridge, and then we can... Oh, piss off, you fucking... Get out of here. You know what? I'm taking this bed with me. You can... Shit, angler. Oh, fuck. Well... Okay, then. I guess we're on. Fucking shit, you absolute moron imps. Oh, we got a magma stone, though, so that we got that going for us, which is nice. I guess we'll see if we can beat this thing with absolutely 0 preparation up front. We don't have any mana potions in hindsight. You know what? This might be alright. Hang on. Let's just see how we go. I just gotta not get so much distance that we can't do any damage to it, because that's definitely a contributing factor right now. Yeah, this is where we want to be, I think. This is a good place. Okay, shit. Who needs buffs or anything, huh? Right, have we got a better weapon I could use for the time being? I was going to say maybe we could go for the B-gun or something, but I think that'll just be the same issue where it'll home in. I think the issue isn't so much right now DPS or health or dodging or anything like that, because obviously it's not a particularly difficult boss to dodge. The issue I think we're going to encounter is running out of mana potions, but I guess we'll see. Excuse me, will you fuck off? You know, he's almost half dead. He's over half dead. Sorry, my bad. Well, this is easier than I expected. I'm a little disappointed, Mr. Wall of Flesh. Although my bridge is running out soon. Maybe it wasn't the mana potions running out I should have worried about. Yeah, alright. Well, I think if we turn up with actual buffs and some health potions and a little bit of a longer bridge, that's going to be an incredibly easy fight. In hindsight, I think I've kind of overdone it. Because if we turn up with buffs, especially when it gives us 20% extra damage, I mean, that's it. Alright, well, I guess we can chalk that one up as a loss, unless I can catch it, and we can kill it still. Never give up. Never give in. Never surrender. Scott the guard has arrived. Oh, no, Scott. I'm so sorry. I'm going to chase it down. I'm going to find this fucking thing. Mark my words. No, we're not. We're dead again. We're dead again. How's he got this far ahead this quickly? Holy shit. Well, to be honest, I genuinely thought then for a second I'd be able to catch it, but that's alright. So we'll go back to the house. We'll just do that again right at the end of the bridge. Yeet it in, and then with the 20% extra bonus damage, that'll be dead, no problem. All right, so I've expanded the bridge out a little bit further because I imagine the Wall of Flesh isn't going to drop everything we want from it the first time around. So we are going to have to fight this thing multiple times. So we might as well make the fight as comfortable as fucking possible. Damn it! I was about to run back and open up a load of holes so that we didn't have to worry about the slimes in the future. Let's do that first, and then back to the house. This looks like it's going to be a pretty goddamn easy fight in hindsight. I still know this time not to get too far ahead with the demon scythe. A lot of those shots that I fired, especially within the first, like, 30 seconds of that fight then, really weren't hitting at all because we were just too far. They were probably going right over the top. Okay. So, do we want to keep the spawn point down here? I guess we could. Do we have a spare voodoo doll? I'm pretty sure I killed another one. Yeah, we got another voodoo doll there. So, I died 3 times building the bridge, all set hellbats, because these hellbats in this game are... drive me a little bit fucking mad. And then obviously once to the Wall of Flesh there as well for a nice 4 kills all around. That's not too bad for the entire bridge, I guess. What am I looking for then? Mana regen. Magic power. Let's take a couple just in case I do end up needing a couple of attempts. We'll take restoration potions. I might even lock some of these in, actually, just in case I need to restock after that. We'll take a couple of swiftness potions. We'll take a couple of thorns potions, definitely couldn't hurt. Iron skin potions, those will do. Is there much else we want, really? Gills potion, swiftness potion. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Titan potion is alright, just not in this situation. Actually, heart reach potion might work. So the eyeballs, or the little mouths, or whatever the hell they are when he fires them out in front of him, when you kill those, they can drop mana stars and hearts. Wait, more thorns potions? Oh, I should really sort this chest, huh? They can drop all sorts of consumables, so we've obviously already got the mana reach. We might as well go for the heart reach too. Is there anything else? Danger sense, fishing, sonar, great potion, recall potions times 1,000. People still saying stop wasting those recall potions because the second we find a magic mirror, they're going to be useless. We haven't found a magic mirror still. So I'm fine hoarding those things because we're going to need way more for hard mode than we are right now. I want to run all the way down to this side. Depending on which side, by the way, you throw the doll into the lava is which side it will spawn on. So say, depending if you're over the halfway line. That's not really the best way to describe it, is it? But let's assume that this is like the halfway line of the entire world. If we throw it on the left side of that, the wall will start going from left to right. If you throw it on the right side, it'll go from right to left. So if we move all the way as far to this side as possible and chuck it in, it gives us the longest time. So... oh, we could risk the other way as well, I should point out. We could risk the other way, but if we're not quite over that halfway line, the demon, it will spawn in right behind us, and then we'll be fucked immediately. Alright. Let's give this another go. I'm going to kill that friggin' thing to start off with, though, because we don't need any more distractions. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. Buff up. Chuck him in. Get rid of you as well. And then, let's see if we can do it a little bit better this time around. I got a much better feeling this time, particularly as I know that we don't have to move quite at light speed to avoid it. That's my bad. I was outrunning it way, way, way too much. So sections like that, we're just going to move past sort of preemptively, even though there's much less chance to hit. Just because we're way more likely to actually hit the rock at that stage, rather than the wall. Okay, just got to watch out for the laser attacks occasionally. You can time it, as I recall. Ooh! That was a bit of a bad hit. We can heal 90, right? Yeah, so I might as well take a potion now. Those potions as well, the pink potions, they don't heal as much as our regular health potions, but the lower cooldown is much, much, much better in something like this. We're only occasionally going to get hit, but we're going to get hit for a decent amount, so... Alright, how are we looking? He is down to roughly where we got him last time, and we got plenty of bridge remaining. Okay. He's spot... Oh, right, the worms, right, of course. So he also spits out worms. Those are like a... Oh, I need to increase the height of these shots a little bit. Ooh, that was a bit dodgy. Okay. Almost done, almost done. We are almost out of bridge, though. Shit. Please fire. Please fire. Just keep firing. Never stop firing. We are officially running out of bridge. Please, for fucking Christ's sake, fire. We're good. Nothing to worry about. All right. What do we got in here, then? Treasure bag, and I wonder what master mode specific things this man will give me. The spirits of light and dark have been released, signifying that we are now in hard mode. So hard mode, despite its name, it's a little bit of a confusing name. I think a better way to describe it would be the next stage of the game. It's officially called hard mode, but that makes it sound like way more confusing as if we're not already in fucking hard mode, given that we're playing on master mode. What this means is we get new enemies that hit a shitload stronger, and the bosses at this point are going to hit way, 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 way harder. Places like hell, even if we hang around here for long enough, we'll start seeing new things spawning in, so we don't really want to stay here for too long. Cool. Okay. Wall of Flesh relic. There it is. I'm not really sure what he drops. I can't remember his... He drops the emblems, but I don't really remember what's out. Anyway, let's get back to the surface. Along with that, the Hallow, Speak of the Devil, that's this stuff here, and the Crimson will spread. Now, apparently there's a new boss in the Hallow. No idea what the hell it is, but we are going to have to go check that out at some stage. We can also get some new NPCs too. I'm just trying to think, what do you do at the start of the... Oh my god, the Hallow's right through our elevator. That's pretty nice. Surely the Crimson should be as well, though, unless we were slightly off the center axis of the level. Oh, we actually must have been. Well, I much prefer that. Yeah, we're not quite on the center axis of the level for whatever reason. Cool. All right. Well, then. Here we are. Hard mode. Much bigger eyes, for reasons unbeknownst to me. All right. And also, apparently, herplings. Let's crack this thing to start off with. Of course, we get a warrior emblem, which is and a clockwork sort of... Nothing we can use, unfortunately. So the Deadly Clockwork Assault Rifle, that's a pretty good range weapon. We've also got the Armored Warrior Emblem. There's one of these for each class, and of course we've got to go get the Magic one if I want to stick to the Magic class. Demon Heart, Oh, man, yeah, of course. So you get an extra accessory slot for playing in Mastermind, and we get another extra accessory slot for getting to this stage of the game as well. So we need to fight the Wall of Flesh a few more times in order to try and gain the Wizard Emblem. And then I guess the first order of business after that stage is taking the Pawn Hammer and going and smashing the Pawn Hammer, and smashing some Demon Altars. Actually, we should really keep the Hamax as well. Bollocks, this is annoying. Got an extra fucking tool. Alright, well, that thing will allow us to smash the Demon Altars. That's going to spawn, obviously, all our ores. But I think the first priority should be kill the Wall of Flesh a couple more times. Is there anything we can do to kind of expedite the Wall of Flesh fight a little bit? Because we didn't exactly get any bonuses out of that fight that are going to contribute. Oh, hang on, we did get an extra accessory slot. Is there anything that just gives, like, a flat damage bonus? Can you fuck off? Enemies that fly through walls are the worst thing they could have possibly added to this. Actually, you know what we got to do? Hang on. Excuse me, Mr. Wraith. I need to put down... That's horrible. That looks like something I can't even comment on. We got anything... Oh, the Panic Necklace wouldn't be too bad. Obsidian Shield, immunity to knockback and fire blocks is insanely good. That wouldn't be a bad... I mean, Armor Penetration. Don't know how much that affects the Wall of Flesh. Hive Pack, and we could go in on the bees. We could just wear something generic that gives us a 4% damage bonus. A Lucky Brand of Confusion. Yeah, create illusions and dodge and attack. Let's throw that on as well. Mainly because it's also got the 4% critical strike chance, so that is a slight DPS increase. Panda Star Power wouldn't be too terrible. I think I'm alright with that. So we want to try, if I've got any more dolls, we'll go down there. But farming, I really should have done this first. Farming any more Guide Voodoo dolls at this point is going to be quite literally hell, because hell has become even more hellier. I'm actually genuinely surprised we haven't seen any of the devils yet, which are a much harder version of the demons. They can also drop some... I think they drop an upgraded version of the demon scythe or something similar. Right, did the guide respawn? That's a great question. No, he did not. Well, thank God I stopped myself there. So we go and explore up here a little bit while we just give him some time to spawn back in. Oh my God. Moss Hornet, 600 hit points. The demon scythe, like, grazes it. Holy shit. I've decided this is a silly place. Let's not visit here. Actually, if we can kind of hide and rely on the flame lash, we might not be in too much of a bad situation. Ow, what the fuck is that? Oh my God, we've got this one below us. So spawning is also based on the biome you're in, not the biome that the enemies come from. So obviously down here is hell. Oh my God, they've almost already killed us. Fuck. So with my health to recharge now. Guide took so long to respawn and I ended up leaving and going and doing a little bit of fishing instead. I caught a pearlwood crate. I've never seen that before. I genuinely thought it was hard mode then for a second, or a hard mode specific thing. Alright, here you go, my friend. What have you got for me? 1 gold. Thank you. You shouldn't have. Okay, back to hell we go. Fingers crossed this time he drops the Wizard Emblem, so we're not here for the next 40 years. Especially as, again, I don't have another Guide Voodoo doll, so we're going to have to grind out a load of bloody demons as well. Alright, round 2. Here goes nothing. Let's get buffed up. Well, that was a bit of a whiff. Sorry. Can we do that whole thing again? Oh, fucking shield. Honestly, that Cthulhu shield fucks me more than it comes in helpful. Okay. Sorry. Let's try this again. Round 2. Here we go. Get yeet. I hate this game. I hate this game. Fuck off. Go. Is that good? Thank God. Thank God we've managed to summon the horrible demon. Okay. Oh, the fucking hornets here. That thing's genuinely going to do more damage to us than the wall is. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. We need to be very, very careful about fighting this boss again with that in mind. Because if those things can spawn in, they can do a shitload of damage to us before the things even spawned. Especially with my accuracy throwing it into the lava. Okay. Let's be a bit more careful this time. I kind of want to lead the shots a little bit more. I wasn't particularly accurate last time. Obviously not that it really mattered, but try and get this done as soon as possible, because the last thing we want is the demon spawning in behind us or any of the hard mode enemies, because those will make our lives very, 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 very difficult. How close are we to running out of bridge? We've got miles. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. It's just a... Shit. It's just a boss. It's just a big, spooky boss that's going to drop the Wizard Emblem, and then we never have to look at him again. Ever. Ow, you prick. God damn, that hurts. Okay. I feel like we're getting close to running out of bridge here. Anytime now. Oh, this is going to be a new record. This is going to be a new record. Told you. Okay, what have we got then? Please, for the love of God. I don't want to fight him anymore. You can't make me. I mean, you can. You motherfucker. Oh, give us another fucking clockwork rifle. Oh, God. Okay, we've got to fight him again. We've got to fight him again. I should really go through and see what these guys actually sell now. What the hell is all this crap? A guide to critter companionship prevents you hurting critters while in the inventory. No idea what the point of that is. Oh, that's like dragonflies and stuff, so I guess you can catch them instead. That's an ominous sight. That right there is an ominous sight. We won't worry about that, though. Squirrel hook. Okay, we've got a leather whip. Of course we do. Cat license, dog license, sakura sapling, yellow willow, koi kite. Okay, critter shampoo. Applies to minions. Alright. Someone's a rideable flamingo mount. Well. Okay, now you've got my attention. Dusty rawhide saddle. Summons a painted horse. Rideable white horse. Are there any differences? Got dark horse mount as well. Apparently also a jousting lance. Build momentum to increase attack power. Have at thee. So I assume we get on a horse. We have that thing. Well, if it's already 63 melee damage, that could hit quite hard. Lizard ears, lizard tail. Maybe we should buy a better mount, because right now I'm using the bee, and that, to be honest, is going to be outclassed relatively quickly. You know I gotta get the... You know I gotta get the flamingo. You know I gotta get the flamingo, though. Is it fast? It's decently fast, but it's not as fast as we are running, I don't think. Oh, well. That's fine. That was worth the 16 gold. So now we're going to go into the Crimson. And we're going to go underground. What the hell was that? And we're going to try and smash some of the Crimson altars. Emphasis on try, because we're probably going to get our arse handed to us. What was that? Hello? Garden gnome? What? Okay. Thank you. They're all spawning outside. That's so annoying. As far as I recall, it's diminishing returns. So you only really need to smash a few before... Or there's like a maximum limit to the amount that you can smash before it doesn't do anything, or something like that. Anyway, take that. Blessed with palladium. Excellent. What the hell is that thing? Oh, the ichor. Right, okay. So those guys will allow us to craft... I think we need the wizard for it first, but allow us to craft some pretty decent magic weapons, huh? That's the effect that debuffs, so I think that's a weapon that debuffs enemies when you use it. Okay, so let's get to work dealing with all these fucking things. The unfortunate thing is whenever you smash these, it does spawn in a load of those wraiths that we just saw down there. I think I'm actually going to have to dig to the altars this time. Oh, shit. I smashed it and it spawned in right there. Well, that was convenient. Palladium, as I recall, is the one that we actually need first. So that was pretty fortunate. But this is at the point in the game where we probably want to take our spelunker potions and... see just what we can find underground. I mean, it's going to be quite difficult to spot, especially as the palladium looks a little bit like copper. And I made a point at the start of the game not mining any copper, which in hindsight was probably a big mistake. This is going to be fun. All right, excuse me. Will you fuck off? My God, these things are strong. Yeah, there we go. So that was the first thing we needed. Nice. That couldn't have spawned in a better place. I'll try and get all the altars we can here, but I imagine we're going to have to... Wait, was there even another Crimson thing? So we need to go to the other Crimson. Oh, there was another Crimson. Right, of course there was. We'll have to go to both and sort of see what we can get. Another reason why the Corruption is better than the Crimson as well, you don't have to do this shit. The Crimson altars, the Demon altars all line up in the same place. You don't have to, like, try and hunt the damn things down. Fuck! Okay, well, I think I got most of them on that side anyway, so we might as well just preempt it and go to the other... See that thing? Damn, run off without gold. I swear to God, they've made the monster specifically hunt down any drop gold. We will head to the other side, and we might as well go for that one first, seeing as there'll be a lot more kind of conveniently. What the hell is even that? I was assuming I can get close to the fucking thing. Oh, there are so many. 209 damage? Fuck me. Oh, this is going to be so hard. Okay, we seriously need a gear upgrade. This is the issue, I guess, with using specifically the min-max gear that I kind of been sticking with. It's not gonna... it's not gonna keep us alive for very long. We're in this paper thing. Sure, it hits hard, but that's not really too important right now. I think we actually might have to swap out for some more durable gear. I'm just gonna give all the monsters a wide berth and just dash down there as soon as we can. Okay. Hey, you got any more of those, altars? Oh, they're all the way over there. Fucking hell. So inconvenient. We do need to keep a couple around, just in case we want to make any more of the boss summoning items. Obviously, we can only do those at demon altars. Pretty sure you can craft your own that counts as a replacement, but I might be wrong on that. Fuck off. 200, just 200 damage per hit. Means you get hit twice, and that's it. I think we've got 15 seconds to fucking respawn. Then I've got to take the pylon back over here, run all the way, survive the journey. Jesus. The weird thing is that I can't see any different with the bosses, and that's what I expected from Master Mode. You know, I expected the bosses to have some more... some AI changes, some movement changes, attacks, whatever it happens to be. But I think all they've done is just double the damage all regular mobs do to you. Because besides that, I genuinely don't know what the difference between it is. And now, again, we can't go back down because if I so much as glance at any of these monsters wrong, we're fucking dead. So try and dig our way down here. Fuck me. In fact, I can think of one early set that might come in somewhat handy. And that is not a magic set, but a summoning set. We can make the spider gear. All that would require is just farming out a few spiders. I'm sure we must have found a spider lair before now. It will provide much more defense than what we've got, and you can make a staff from the same stuff you make the armor from. So we can get a full new hard mode setup from a very small amount of mobs. Not only that, we've also got the emblem we need for summoning. The only problem with that is I don't know what summoning weapons there are. So obviously the Uwu furry lady who lives in the forest that we saw, she sold some summoning weapons, but I don't know if any of those are even relevant at this stage of the game. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I guess all the altars on that side, if there are any, are off limits. I don't know. We can't get over there to find out. Let's just take a quick... Oh god, I can't see anything. This is ridiculous. Let's go a bit more closer to the surface, because I know there's a couple more. Seems like they don't spawn too far down. Yeah, there's some over there. What a fucking trip that's going to be. Oh, look. Some spawned in right behind us. The other alternative is getting as much palladium as possible. Maybe taking some spelunker potions down into the underworld. Finding whatever the hell we can and then crafting a palladium magic set. But even that's going to get outclassed pretty quickly. And I still think the spider gear, even though we've been gearing up for mage this entire time, would still be better than it. Alright. Well, let's go. We've got to smash these altars either way, so we'll finish this first. Then we'll see if we can find a spider lair underground. What the hell is there? I have no idea. Oh, it's sand? Really? Thanks, Anakin. Very cool. We've also got to watch out for those goddamn wraiths coming through quite literally the floor. I saw a guy floating around down there. Oh, look, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 altars, I think, just over here. I think given the wraiths, it might be quick to... Oh, man, there's loads. It might be a good idea to dig a route between each altar first before we start smashing them, because the last thing we want is the ghost to kill us as we're trying to dig a hole through. Right, so we've got the one there dealt with. Why don't we dig down from here and actually start in this cavern below us and then head up through. And then if they kill us, you know what, that's fine. We've already achieved our goal at that point. I went through a mana bar and a third to kill that one man. Oh my god, we are not prepared. Fucking hell. I know I said I was going to dig a route to the whole thing, but I kind of just want to smash these. That way we can retreat back up to the top and fight any of the wraiths that come in. Maybe take them slowly. Especially if regular enemies are taking up an entire mana potion's worth of mana to deal with. So I can kind of kite them around a little bit. There we go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Right, let's take out these. We got another 4 over here. This works out pretty well. This was quite lucrative. Right, I think we're done. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, I don't have a magic mirror still. Recall potions. Hey, fine. Nothing to worry about. There you go. Oh my god, they're coming in through the shaft. I think we might need to block up the shaft, because otherwise we've got men coming in it, and that's just not very sanitary. They're spread. It's the crimson spread across. I know a lot of people said dig a 3-hole block around the whole base and then it would stop the crimson spreading. I mean, why? I don't know why we would want to do that. Given that, oh my god, I thought it was 52 rubies then. The only reason I wouldn't do that is because, I mean, we kind of want the crimson, to be honest with you. Right, what can we craft? We need to make an anvil, right? Or a forge? I don't remember the first step to do it. Oh, is it a mithril forge? And then you make an adamantite, whatever it is in this game, anvil after that? God knows. So the headgear gives 7% magic damage and crit strike chance and 60 additional mana with 3 defense. It is an upgrade from our hat in terms of defensive stats, but barely. Good god. Chainsaw is a bit pointless. We want to make the drill as soon as possible. Do we want to make the drill or do we want to make the pickaxe? The drill is a bit of a trap in some ways because the pickaxe has a slightly further range, which means we won't need to maybe run the wrath of some of these monsters a bit more. I'm going to tidy up our inventory before I do anything else. What do we do with this garden gnome? Just put it there, I assume. Oh, there's loads of it. Holy shit. Okay, never mind then. Fuck the spider idea for the timing. Let's focus on getting as much palladium as possible. Oh my god, that was... Who needs grappling hooks when you can just flail around and dig up the old man's house? Okay, this is not the safest place to be looking for gear, especially because the hallowed enemies that are spawning down here are going to hit us really hard. We actually haven't seen the hallowed biome yet. I wonder if it was the desert biome, because it's the only area I haven't really run through recently. Oh yeah, we are going to get annihilated here. How much health points have those bats got? 600. 600. Oh, good enemies that come through walls. Yeah, that's what we needed as well. Thank you. Right, let's deal with this thing first. Good God. Okay, come on. Okay, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. I'm going to kill you. Hopefully they'll drop some of their souls as well, because I think we could probably craft some pretty decent early game weapons with that. Oh, and the crystals too. Damn it, I forgot so much about this. In terms of magic gear, there's quite a lot of early game options from what I recall, but I don't remember if you need the wizard or not. And if we need the wizard, that's going to make things a little harder. As far as I recall, though, the wizard you just find tied up underground during hard mode. And it's another reason why we should be using the spelunker potion, I guess, to see if we can illuminate him. Because that brings up everything. Any ores, chests, or NPCs. My God, we are absolutely surrounded here. 194 from a single bat. Okay, this is going to be... You know what? The Cthulhu Brain actually kind of good for dealing with multiple mobs there. They stopped targeting us just for long enough to actually pick one of them off. There he is! Holy shit, he's actually right there. Okay, hang on. Wake the wizard up. And then with the wizard, we can craft all sorts of shit. And we can get the magic... let's say the crystal ball, which I think, as I recall, gives some bonuses too. The harp will forge into a really powerful early game weapon. Same with the spell tomes as well. That's what you need to make spells. And the crystals combined with that, as I recall, actually make one of those early game spells. Wow, that was really, really fortunate. And he sells some really powerful mana potions. Well, let's go and look around and see if I can find some of these crystals. Now, the longer, as I recall, the longer we leave it, the more will grow. So as we've obviously only just come into hard mode, that's titanium, right? Oh, it's silver. As we've only just come into hard mode, we won't find too many. So I can't really imagine we can bank on this. But if we could get it, it would be a very, very powerful early weapon to get. I feel like they've also upped the spawn rate of the hard mode ores. They used to be kind of a ball ache to find. I remember in multiplayer, it used to be multiple people with spelunker potions to try and find enough even for a couple of sets. So... But look, it's absolutely everywhere. I mean, there's some of the... so we do have adamantite, I think it is called. Yeah, so we've got some of the red ore. That's pretty convenient, because there's nothing else that looks like red ore in the game, like this one, which obviously you could, at a glance, mistake for some copper. Don't know Souls of Light. I wonder if you have to beat, like, a mechanical boss before you can farm those up. Mainly because we've killed, like, maybe a dozen of the light enemies so far and haven't found any of their unique drop. Ah, okay, there's a load of mithril as well. I think I've seen more of the... Oh, look, a Soul of Light. Holy shit, at long last. I'm going to grab one of those just so I can check the recipes for it. And let's grab some more of these crystals too. But again, the crystals we really can't rely on for a while yet until they all start to grow. But there's plenty of the red ore too. That's the actual end game one. Or that's the end of the three different types of ores that we need. There's mithril there. Mithril, I mean, absolutely everywhere. We should go back and craft the next tier of pickaxe first. Then we'll come back down here later on. We might have enough. How much have we got right now? 219. Wow. We've probably got enough in that case for a pickaxe and maybe a set of armor. Bollocks, I died. Alright, there we go. We got 226. Or overall, 75 bars. Holy fuck, that should be enough for everything we need, right? So we'll start with the drill. So as it says there, 130% pickaxe power, -1 range, whereas the pickaxe has the regular range. As I recall, though, the drill is faster. I guess that would keep us alive a little bit longer. We'll say that either way. Levi the Guide was slain. Well, that's tragic. There he is. His head floated in the lava, Terminator style. Okay, let's take the headgear. Let's take the breastplate, and we've actually got enough for a full set. Boom, look at that. Now, this is probably going to drop our overall magic damage, but the defense bonus, I mean, 26 defense is obviously a lot nicer. Great increase life regen after striking an enemy. Should keep us alive a lot longer, and we got the next level of the drill as well. That's fantastic. I'm pretty happy with that, then. To be fair, today my goal was just to beat the Wall of Flesh, spend time building the arena. But to have the set, too, is absolutely phenomenal. And more importantly, we got the wizard, who I need to move into there. Then we can hopefully try and craft ourselves a slightly better weapon. As good as Flame Lash and Demon Scythe are, they are way outclassed at this stage. They just don't do the damage that we need. So tomorrow, then, we'll be back down into the mines, trying to find all sorts of crystal. We could also make the Ichor weapon from the Crimson as well. There's a lot to do. This is a whole new game. What we've just completed is basically the demo of Terraria. This is it now, the real meat of things. Thank you to the insane top tier level patrons for making bonus series like these possible in the first place. A big thank you goes out to Scared Blueberry, Leo, Cyric313, Harik, Shay, Bad Burrito 316, Gwen S, Crow Skull, My Name Isn't Dio, Alex, Rage Dragon, Limpy George, Sarah B, Bacon Kitten, Harry McGowan, Chicken Wang HD, Iguana Squad, Dante Mordecane, Gogolus, and everyone else at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big shout out to these guys for making bonus series like Terraria possible in the first place, along with all the other content too. And a thank you as well to Bongo, Alex Bogard, Gray, Zega the Chaos King, Justin Plock, Peanut Gorilla, Caron24, Nick, Shittledirt, Demon, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Devorder, Cam, Outer Mostly, Nicky Sticks, Danny, Don, and everyone else. Thank you guys for your support making the channel possible.